Hello, everyone, and thank you so much for joining us today for the Preparing for Tax Season as a New Tax Professional webinar. This webinar is being presented by Drake Software. Drake Software provides software solutions to over 70,000 tax and accounting firms that file more than 36 million tax returns every year. Drake Software is consistently recognized for excellence in quality, value, and reliability. Our instructors today are John Sapp, CPA, and Amanda Watson, EA.
Thank you so much, Rebecca, for the nice welcome. We are so honored to be here today, John and I, to talk about preparing for tax season as a new tax professional.
So one of the advantages is you don't have any preconceived notions of what technology you should be using or the limitations of how things might occur. You might ask some questions that are out of the box. And to me, someone walking in with that fresh perspective, someone just starting their business, that's a great source for technology companies like Drake to hear that type of feedback. So you think about probably the most important tool that is going to reside in your tax practice is going to be your tax software. So ensuring you know how to use it, ensuring that you get the right tax software. And I would be remiss if I didn't say that I felt like Drake Software was the best tax software out there. We have the best customer support. We take that. I had a debate with another technology guy, not in the tax software business, but just he was from one of the publications in the tax industry, and he was saying you should have just a searchable website is actually the way people would prefer to get their support. And we do have a searchable website, but I have found that in the urgency of tax season, a lot of times folks like to pick up the phone and call them. So you need to consider how long is it going to take you to get the answer to your question. If you have, just a quick question and you need to know where to put in business mileage for this tax return, and you haven't done that before, with us, we take it answering the telephone as our primary way that we like to answer questions quickly. If you have more time, going to the website, searching, making sure you get the answer to your question. It's a great way to do that. As Amanda mentioned before, secure portal. We have Drake portals, which allow you to do that. It's integrated with the software. You can deliver the client their tax return. They can sign their tax return. They can review their tax return, and you can exchange source documents with them back and forth. Tax research. I think having tax research that you trust is critical, right? We all use Google now. So why do we need tax research? Because we have to have something that we know is right and something that someone stands behind. We have a great relationship with the tax book. We have that integrated in our software. So if you're stuck on a particular field, you can click on it and go look it up in a reputable resource to get the answer to your question. Making sure you have the right hardware. Again, if you're running a business, you need to have business hardware. So, and one of the best examples of that, I think, is it's tempting to say, I'm not going to spend the extra $149 a year and get Windows Professional. But there are features within Windows Professional, especially when it pertains to security and being able to use things like BitLocker and those kinds of things to encrypt data. It's worth the extra money and peace of mind that you would get to go ahead and get the professional grade. But Drake also has those types of communities where you can build, your relationships with who you might think of as a competitor, but you're all in it together. And there's plenty of business out there, so you'll find that folks are more than willing to help